Hi, Mom. Yeah, no, can you pick up Chris after school? Yeah, I'm at the doctor's.
Mrs. Harris?
Describe your symptoms.
Hang on. Stress, headaches, nausea. Yeah, well, I work on Saturdays.
And how long has this been?
Equanimity. Balance your lifestyle.
Good morning, Valder. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning, Julie and Todd Chrisley. Thank you so much for joining me live from Dallas, Texas.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Well, thank you. I want to jump right into this. I want to jump into this. You guys have this great show, but I want to know about your parenting because many people don't parent today, and you guys seem to be parenting. What's going on with you guys?
I think that we parent from the old school. That's what we know. And, we were brought up to respect our elders, yes ma'am, no ma'am, to not lie, cheat, steal, just core values. And that's kind of how we raise our children today.
And I think Todd and I both made the conscious decision and commitment to be present for our children. And once we decided to have children, that, this is who I am. I am now someone's mother. And that's kind of what I live by every day, whether it's to conduct my own self or to be there to try and nurture and teach my children.
And, Valder, I think that, in today's society, I think that we sometimes get so busy and so caught up with the things that we're doing ourselves that we forget the lessons that we need to be setting for our children. And when you forget that lesson, you're actually teaching them a lesson that you shouldn't be teaching them, and that is that they're not first. You're going to set an example for your children, whether it be good or bad. We choose to try to set the most positive example for our children that we possibly can.
I want to let my listening audience know that I have the distinct pleasure to talk with Todd and Julie Chrisley. And they're the stars of Chrisley Knows. You guys have had a successful season, and you're going into the third season. Todd, you were on my show once, and I asked you, you seem to be set. You seem to be financially set, but now you're adding a new chapter to your life. I want to ask you and Julie both, how do you balance it all with a possible talk show, a possible reality show, and all that money?
We truly believe, and Julie certainly can jump in, we truly believe that to whom much is given, much is required. And, as much as we have coming in, we try to put that back out in areas that are going to help growth in our own community and within things that we believe in and we invest in our children. Some of those investments have not paid off, but you know what? We go back to the drawing board and we sit down, we say, okay, this is where we failed the first time. We're going to plug that hole and we're going to start again. So I think that we certainly know that we're very blessed. And with those blessings, come a lot of responsibility and obligations. And you have to be willing to work hard. And that is something that the young kids today, I don't see that generation having the same work ethic as what my generation grew up with. And we're trying to instill that in our children that, you have to work. Nothing is going to be given to you. You have to earn what you feel you're worth.
I'd like to ask Julie. Julie, you guys are saying values that I live by. We've got 4 children. You've got 5 children. Our children are grown, degreed, gone on to productive lives. But it seems today, and I'm going to bring these people up, and you guys have no association with the Duggars, but it seems when you espouse these Christian beliefs, you become targets. And you guys are in the media, and you're saying good things. You're saying, we have good sense. We know how to raise our children. We're striving hard to raise them good. But you're saying something that seems to be going against a grade. I don't understand that. How do you insulate yourself from that? How do you still do good TV?
Valder, I truly believe that, the situation with the Duggar family is unfortunate, but I don't think that has anything to do with their Christian beliefs. A parent can only be held responsible for so much. And, that situation is not our situation to get involved in. We're not going to we're not going to put our nose in someone else's business. I think that speaking for us, we don't profess to be perfect parents. We're willing to let you see where we make mistakes, and then we're willing to let you see where we do have great success. But our faith has always been something that has been very important to Julie and I. And, we're kind of an anomaly when it comes to our faith, because I truly believe that being a good, solid Christian is being a man of faith, but at the same token, lifting your brother up, not kicking them when they're down. Just because someone has a difference in lifestyle than what you're leading doesn't mean you're right and they're wrong. My Bible tells me to judge not lest ye be judged, and that's how we live our life. We don't judge people.
All right, you got a new talk show, a great platform. What are we going to hear from you guys? And how's it going to be different from all the other stuff out there?
Well, now, Valder, you're talking to me. How can it not be different? I do have a talk show that has been inked with USA. And we're working on that platform now, so hopefully you'll hear more about that this year.
Okay, I'll be looking, because we love you guys on the Chrisley. I'm going like, there's really some sane people on this planet.
I don't know about sane, but I think that we're certainly doing our part to try to get there.
Thank you
Well, I
so
want to thank
much.
you guys so much. You remind me of people that I know who are just trying to do the best that they can with the knowledge that they
And
have.
that's all we can do, Valder. That's all any of us can do. We're only as good as the knowledge that we're equipped with. And you know what? You don't come here with a handbook on how to raise a child. You have to learn, and you have to use common sense. And hopefully you've had parents before you that you were able to learn from, and then you educate yourself from that point forward.
Todd and Julie Chrisley, when do you guys want us to watch you on USA?
I want you to tune in on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. This Tuesday we'll have back-to-back episodes, and it's going to be very, very fun. I think you'll find that Chase gets a good dose of his medicine this Tuesday evening.
Oh, with you guys as parents, I'm sure he does. Thank you for being my guest today on the Valder Beebe Show, and blessings on all that you do.
Thank
Valder,
you.
thank
You
you,
as
and
well.
God bless you as well.